All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we are live streaming. I've sent the invite out to a couple of people. We'll see who's able to join, and we'll just do our thing. But this evening, I'm working on this drawing, which you can see I've got the layout going on, and I got some comics, maybe some other stuff to do. But for the time being, we're going to focus on the drawing. I will tell you guys, I utterly screwed up today. One of the big plans I had for this weekend at the store was to start a raffle for this original piece of art, which I would be giving away on my 1-year anniversary of setting up at the flea market, which was March 23rd, which is a Monday. Oh, hey, Nighthawk Warrior, how's it going? Not too bad. And so today, when I went out and about, and one of my goals was to buy one of those packs of double raffle tickets, where you rip off one ticket, you hand it to the person, and you have the other one, type of thing. And I went to Office Max, and they had them. And, well, they had the single ones where it's just a single ticket. And then they had the double ticket, which is exactly what I wanted, but it was like $14. I was like, man, that seems like a lot of money for something. And it was like 2,000 tickets. I know I'm definitely not going to need 2,000 tickets. So I said, you know what? I'll just check the next place I go to see if they have them and how much they are. And then I completely forgot. And needless to say, I did not get the tickets. And I don't know if I'm going to have time tomorrow to go pick them up before I have to open the store. So the whole raffle idea may not start till the following week, which is just fine. But that happens sometimes when I get distracted and forget what it is I'm doing and don't complete the task I set in front of myself. And notice there's a pattern here that happens a lot. Sky Slattery says, hey, how you doing? Oh, how are you? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just working on a drawing. And I got a small stack of comics I want to go through in a little bit. And I completely forgot to do the Marvel and DC previews for books coming out in March. And guess what? It's already March, so those books have already started to come out. But we may take a moment or two to check out the March previews for either Marvel or DC. Maybe even do both of them. I haven't decided just yet. If nobody joins me, then I get to do whatever I want because I'll be in control. And I already know that Kodiak's not going to be able to join. He had computer problems, which I don't know if that's going around or not, but I know he won't be able to join, so we'll see if anybody else is able to join. I'd like it if Cross was able to come in, Rick Piper, so we could congratulate him again on getting the his Canadian Shield funded through Indiegogo, which happened yesterday. So it's pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Sky says my tips worked. All right, well, great. Oh, there was another tip that I thought of after we got done with the call, because actually Todd and I were talking afterwards, and we were reminiscing about some of the stuff that we used to do. And it reminded me what we used to do. Another thing we used to do is take a comic, just any comic, just pick one that you like. I think at the time there was like an X Factor or an X-Men issue, and take a few sequence pages and redraw them, but do it in your style. Change up the angles, but do the same storytelling, and attempt to do that with a couple of pages and just change it and do it in your style. That's another way to practice, where you have the script, you have the description of what each panel is supposed to look like right there in front of you, but just change it up into your own style, in using different angles. And it's a good practice technique as well. Always give it a shot. It's fun sometimes. Evan says Kodiak has the coronavirus. No, his computer did. His problems was with his computer. So, I did find out today something I did not know. Oh, let's see who's here. Oh, it's Avery. What's up, man?
What's up?
How's it going?
It's all right.
I just found out today that one of my coworkers is off this weekend because she's going to be in New York visiting family and friends.
Oh, wow, that's so interesting. It's not interesting.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to the hotbed of the coronavirus. Hopefully she doesn't come back sick.
It's in Georgia, too, I think.
It's all over the place.
From what I understand, it's the flu, basically.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, if you're young and healthy.
Yeah, has it actually killed any more people than the flu does every year?
No, absolutely not. But
what was that last virus that went around that they were like, oh God, it's so, and it didn't kill any, it actually, I think it was SARS. It got more, it killed less people than the flu. It's so devastating in countries like China and other places because they don't have the healthcare system we do.
Yeah. Well, they were talking on the news today. They were talking about how the last time we had a scare like this, or actually an actual pandemic, was the swine flu back in 2008, 2010.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that one too. And the thing is, though, once that got throughout the rest of the world, it tamed down and actually became much less severe and became really nothing more than just another strain of the flu.
Well, the thing that they were saying is that prior to the government shutting down like the plane travel and so forth, it had already killed over 1,000 people in the U.S. alone. And we're nowhere near that. But people are going to panic. But, oh well. So what's new and happening, man?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Hoping you're going to tell me one day you won the lottery or something, you know? I'm always hoping for that.
No, you don't.
For you to win the lottery? Sure.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Actually, I'd prefer it if I won the lottery, but if somebody I knew won the lottery, that'd still be cool too. Actually, if you won the lottery, I'd probably never hear from you again, wouldn't I?
You run dangerously close to that on a regular basis anyway.
See, then I would never know if you won the lottery or not. I just have to assume that's what happened.
Yeah, you skirt that one on a regular basis.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Here we go.
So what you working on?
None of your business.
Okay.
Don't you worry about what I'm doing.
Okay. Heaven forbid.
That's none of your concern.
All right, both Nighthawk Warrior and Evan are saying hello to each other. Trusty's here. Says, hello, friends. Hey, Trusty, how's it going? Corey in the house says, why is this in Corey's recommends? I have no idea, Corey. No idea. Do you like shows where guys sit around and draw and talk about comics? If you do, maybe that's why you...
Oh, is it going to be one of those? Those are boring.
Oh, stop it. There might be some comics conversations in here.
That's boring too.
You're no fun, you know that?
Oh wait, let's talk about Sean Gordon Murphy cocking out.
Oh, what did he do?
The SJWs went after him for doing that cover for Tenaple, and he bent the knee.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a Doug fan, but never been the knee to those weirdos ever.
What exactly did they do to him?
Oh, they contacted the publisher, and I told you this guy was everybody's making videos about it.
Oh, really?
Oh God, yeah, and he cucked out.
Well, I think Sean Gordon Murphy's got enough oomph in the comic book industry that he could easily survive something like that. So, actually, I honestly think you would probably tell him, go, screw yourself, you know.
No, he cucked out completely.
Is he requesting it be retracted and all?
They're not doing the cover for Doug.
Oh, yeah, that really sucks.
I don't care because I'm not a Doug fan.
Yeah, but that's that.
It's like don't bow down to these people. They're freaking crazy.
Well, Sean Gordon Murphy had reached out to Doug when he was doing the first Bigfoot Bill, and had mentioned, that he was a fan, and they had conversations and so forth. So I mean, there's nothing absolutely wrong with one artist liking what another artist is doing.
Oh well.
That's so sad.
Not really.
Well, it is sad.
No, not if you're going to bend the knee. It's not sad to me. If you're going to tell them all to go to hell, then I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's probably what should have happened.
It's like, come over here. You'll probably make a lot more money.
Oh, God, he would absolutely make a lot more money if he came over here. Did his own thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, could you imagine a creator-owned, Sean Gordon Murphy, anything? Well, I mean, he's done creator-owned stuff before, but it's always been with the backing of, like Vertigo or Image. So,
and it's always with a writer that doesn't give them their best stuff, And
well,
him writing his own thing is way better, dude. It's way better than any of that other stuff.
Was his Punk Rock Jesus? Do you know if that was him writing it?
I don't know. I don't have that.
I think it was but that was done through Vertigo. So I know Tokyo Ghost was with was it Mark Millar?
Yeah, and that's only so.
Yeah, well, I like the art. I thought it was great.
It's all right. It's not his best. So far, White Knight has been some of his best stuff.
Well, that's because he's getting a paycheck from that. Probably a nice big paycheck too. But he's writing that, right?
Yes.
See, that's the thing about that comic, though. No matter how great it is, he doesn't own it.
Exactly.
They can call it the Gordon, the Murphy verse if they want, but he doesn't own any of that.
No.
And never will.
No, they just got to give him probably some pretty sweet royalties.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure they're nice. I'm sure he's getting well paid.
Well, I know on his Twitter he just announced that they're soliciting the hardback for Batman White Knight, which I don't know why that hasn't already happened, But that is the version that I'd like to get as the hardback.
Yeah, I actually would rather have one of those Batman Noir.
Oh, that would be nice too.
That'd be way better.
Yeah, you're right. That would be way better.
See, I'm always right.
Well, most of the time. I don't put anything above you.
Yeah, a Noir edition would be pretty. I would pick that up. Like his new one, I'm not buying it. I haven't bought the issues. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I might pick it up if they ever do a Noir version. If DC's still around to publish a Noir version, I'll pick that up.
Well, I think the main part of that story was Azrael, and I've never been a huge Azrael fan. So
I don't care about any of it enough to buy the actual issues anymore.
Yeah, no, I understand. Oh, that's too sad. That's too bad.
What's too bad?
That he's jumping off and not doing the Doug thing, even though he's already done it. He already did the cover. Just they're not going to publish it. That kind of sucks.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well,
it's just hysterical. It's like, dude, why did you cave?
And the really weird part is the people that he actually caved to probably don't even buy comics,
Tess Fowler.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't even buy comics.
What's up, Mr. Dillard?
Yo, what's up?
How's it going, man?
Yeah.
I need to turn this around here. I'm sorry.
I need to give you a little bit of a props today for
props.
Yeah, because
for what?
You're part of the group that is doing the Canadian Shield. And congrats to you and to our boy Rick for getting funded.
Oh yes,
nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, Rick got funded. Fantastic.
Yeah, well, you're part of that. You're involved in that. So
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've been helping out the Piper.
You have.
Absolutely.
So what's up with you, Mr. Dillard?
I don't know. I got to look up leather wingback chair real quick. I need to put a leather wingback chair on. He's sitting in it.
Oh, You got to look up reference.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
I'm not fancy. I don't have a leather wingback chair here with me.
You can't just pull that image out of your butt and make it up.
No, I can't.
You know, like we do. I mean, we make up stuff all the damn time.
Well, I'm not a real artist. So.
Why do you keep saying we?
It's me
What's
and
up,
my,
Avery? I ain't seen Avery in forever.
it's me and the little mouse that's in my pocket that are talking.
Stop being pervy.
A mouse in his pocket. No, he might actually mean a mouse. He is a furry.
That's an old joke, you know. It's me and the little mouse in my pocket. You guys have never heard that expression before?
It's not
No,
a real
shit.
expression.
It's not real. Quit
Oh,
making-
I'm fairly certain it is a real expression.
I'm pretty sure it's just some degenerate furry thing.
No.
Well, Ethan just went live, and the title of his book is, the title of his live stream is the cancellation of Sean Gordon Murphy.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. It's like, why did he cave? He honestly could have left. If he's done with all his current things, he literally could have gotten himself fired from DC for standing up to those people, and then launched his own campaign for probably $1 million.
yeah, he probably could have.
He could have monetized all that stupidity and put it all in his pocket.
Well, he's been.
You don't
given,
think
like,
that he can still do that?
Not after cucking out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not right away. He can't, at least not right away.
I mean, look, like maybe like last year. Remember when Mike cucked out and he went and apologized to everybody at that con so that he can go back and make his money at that convention that kind of blacklisted him? He cucked out hard, bent the knee, and everybody was still invited him back because he was still in Ethan's good graces.
Oh man.
Yeah, but then he burned the bridge again, and I think for the one final time.
No, there's no accounting for having common sense.
Well, I've met Sean Gordon Murphy. He's a
So,
pretty nice
what?
guy.
I'm supposed to be impressed or what?
yeah, Dillard, you should.
No surprise. You're in league with all the cucks.
He didn't do me. He didn't. It's not like he did me no favors or nothing. I just said he seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah. He probably is a nice guy. That's why this emotional blackmail worked on him.
Well, that's true too.
You kind of have to, when people start doing this stuff to you, you got to kind of be an a-hole about it. You got to be a dick.
Yeah. Oh well. So I'm gonna just catch up on the chat real quick. We had Nighthawk Warrior and Evan going back and forth saying hello, and then let's see.
Hello.
Do. That's a good old show for Disney, says Nighthawk. Poor Doug. It was on Doug's live stream. Oh, really? It happened on Doug's live stream? He's doing a new cover for Bigfoot Bill. Doug is. Oh, wow. It is sad. I like Sean Gordon Murphy's Curse of the White Knight Batman series. Yes, congratulations to John and Rick. Okay, cool. We're caught up. All right. Yes, congratulations. I knew you guys could do it. I never doubted you. I always had faith in our Canadian brethren.
I had all my doubts all the time. The entire time I was doubting. I still have my doubts whether or not Rick's going to fulfill.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't think so.
Rick will fulfill.
Matter of fact, oh no, it's Todd. What up, Mr. Todd?
What's up, man?
We were just talking about Sean Gordon Murphy bending the knee to the SJWs and withdrawing his Bigfoot Bill cover that he did for Doug TeNapel.
Wait.
Yeah, I knew he didn't. I knew he wasn't going to know what was going on.
I had no. This must have happened today. Yeah.
Supposed to have already happened.
Zach and Ethan have been making, other people have been making videos about it. Oh, he cucked out hard.
What happened now?
He did a cover for Bigfoot Bill for Doug TeNapel because he's been friends with Doug for a very, very long time. And somebody or some people or some group of people complained and hollered and bitched and yelled. And I guess he withdrew it.
He withdrew the cover?
Yeah, Doug's
What a
supposedly
bitch.
having to do a new cover and everything.
What an absolute bitch.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean, he's still in the mainstream comics thing, man. If he wants to have a career, there's no choice.
Well, some companies and some people have proven that if you just ignore these people, it goes away. You know, he could have just ignored it.
Well, now it makes me not want to buy his books, dude.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, me too, and I don't even like TenNapel.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I don't like the guy either. I could care less, but I'm not going to support someone who's a complete bitch.
But you're here every day on Misfit Corner Comics.
Yes, but Andrew, the difference
He's our
is
bitch.
that Andrew embraces his inner furry and accepts it and takes a whipping every freaking day.
Yeah.
and you respect me for that as
I
well.
do. You embrace the whipping.
He takes his lumps.
He takes his lumps. Andrew's paid his dues so much that he's dead broke.
I have no capital whatsoever.
That's right. It's a sweat equity. But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I was hoping that Sean Murphy. I mean, I shouldn't say I won't buy his stuff. I wish that, you know, that's sad to hear. You know, like it'd be one thing if he was like, oh, I might do a cover, and people are like, don't do it, and he's like, okay, well, maybe I won't. I mean,
Oh no, he had already done it. It was already part of the campaign.
that's what I'm saying. To actually do it, and then people are. I mean, because you know, for someone that actually like is all about the fans, and he does do a really good job with customer support and all that kind of stuff. It's like,
Sure.
well,
He does.
well, you do realize there are. What the fuck was that?
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. This is a problem. This is an Amber Alert, so it's really difficult to get it off your phone.
Oh yeah.
Mute me.
All I was gonna say is like, you know, there are probably people that back TenNapel's thing, whether or not you like TenNapel, right? Like there are people that backed that campaign purely because they wanted that cover,
Yeah.
because they're completionists or they're fans of Sean Gordon Murphy.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you're causing refunds, you're causing a lot of problems. Like that, I don't know. That's just kind of a slant. Like that's just kind of a bitch move.
And get this, dude. It was Tess Fowler
That was complaining.
that was leading the charge.
That's well, she's. I've never met her, but she's a psycho.
Yeah, she's a repeat problem to a lot of people.
Wow. I thought she went quiet. Nobody had heard from her in a long time. I guess she's just been waiting in the wings.
Yeah, waiting to do damage, dude, and she did some.
She seems to have look. I mean, whatever.
They got to
shouldn't
kill,
say-
dude. They got to kill with that.
Look, I shouldn't disparage. I don't know her. I shouldn't say she's a psycho. That was not right.
Yeah,
But
it's a big victory for those people.
I will say that she doesn't seem like a very nice person. Based on everything I've seen, she seems like a pretty nasty piece of work.
They just brought a serious heavy hitter talent to heel.
Wow.
He's the heaviest hitter right now in comics.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
kinda like the biggest
and
name.
they brought him to heel.
Well, didn't they bring Frank Miller to heel too? I mean,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
you know, I mean, you know, the only one that hasn't totally bent the knee is McFarlane, and he doesn't, and that's only because he doesn't actually. That guy's kind of not even. He does comics, but he's kind of not in comics.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he does a monthly book, but like he doesn't answer to anybody, and he doesn't really like. It's almost like a promotional material. You know what I mean?
yeah, sure, exactly. It's a loss leader for everything else he does.
Yeah. I mean, he's a comic artist for sure, like absolutely, but it's not really his main bread and butter.
So what's new and happening with you, Mr. Todd?
I don't know. I just put the kids to bed, so just kind of relaxing.
Oh, very good. You guys all remember that those damn clocks go forward an hour this Sunday or Saturday into Sunday night, and we lose an hour. I don't know if that happens for you, Dillard, out there on the
Wait, what day is it?
Saturday night into Sunday morning. 2 o'clock in the morning is when it happens.
Okay, so like tomorrow, right? Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah. So when you
This
wake
is
up,
important for me.
when you wake up Saturday, your clocks are going to be, or when you wake up Sunday, your clocks are going to be forward an extra hour. You'll have lost an hour of sleep.
Oh. Wait, that might be the only hour I get. That'll suck.
Yeah, that's the only hour you get. It is going to suck.
It really might be the only hour I get.
the time changes always play, whether it's forward or backwards, always plays havoc on me, on my mind, on my schedule, on my body.
On your mind?
Yeah, my mind. What little bit I have left of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was
Mind?
Why are you focusing on the mind word?
Mind? I don't know. I'm just.
So
I'm having a hard time reconciling the concept.
are you working on a you got to have one to have lost it type of thing?
A little bit.
Okay, well, that's an old.
I'm trying not to say it, but
you can say it.
yeah,
Say it, or I'll bring out peeps.
you kind of got to have one to learn.
So sad. So sad. Actually, you guys missed the peep show. I did do a peep show the other night.
What?
Oh,
really?
darn! Really? Oh man, I had
Right.
my work schedule's been real weird, and
I was there, dude. And here's the good thing about it.
Well, that's your fault.
There was very little reaction, so I'm thinking the peep show's on its way out.
Yeah, I was really excited about Fruit Loops flavored peeps, and they sucked. They gave me no thrill whatsoever.
Oh,
There was
No,
no
no nutrients.
there was no thrill up my leg or nothing.
oh,
I want that from my peeps, and I have yet to find any more new. Actually, I take that back. I did find something new that I haven't tried yet, and I may have to get them and share them with you guys later. It's chocolate dipped raspberry peeps. So we may try that later.
You notice that no one's talking just because no one gives a shit.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
I'm just thinking to myself, why?
So what do you think of this new Buckler cover? This is going to be the thumbnail for the new Buckler show. I'm bringing back that little animation that I was doing.
Uh huh.
This is going to be the Buckler. He's very upset, and he's just going to be shit talking everything.
Oh, I like it.
Now, should I keep his? This is going to be like his knee up here, like his foot's kind of up. Should I get rid of that?
No, you can leave it. It might need to be a little bit bigger.
That's what she said.
A little bit bigger and a little bit further this way, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Let's see.
Because right now it looks kind of like his arms resting on his knee, that's not possible.
Right.
It would overlap that forearm a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah.
Right.
I have a really big wish list on Amazon.
Who does?
Me.
Of what? What's in it? Is it like?
Oh, it's all graphic novels and comics.
Oh, okay.
It's a real doll.
Yeah, it's a real. It's like
It's not like the Stoya flashlight or anything.
it's the real doll series 3.
Oh.
The complete set.
Oh, is that the ones that talk?
Is it? Is it?
Weren't you supposed to take out the trash?
Dude, that really would be a
That's too
doll.
real. That's too real.
Can I invest in that tonight?
I'm pretty sure your wife would do that for you.
I'm pretty sure my wife would invest in it for
For
me.
those people that want the real girlfriend experience, you know.
Yeah.
Girlfriend experience. Yeah. Shit.
Where is this relationship going?
It's almost like the BDSM. That's almost like the BDSM real doll wife experience, where she asks you to take out the trash.
Yeah. Don't forget we have lunch with my mother this Sunday. No.
That sounds so horrible.
It's true though.
I'm so glad I don't have to do that stuff anymore.
I'm so glad my mother-in-law's dead.
So glad your wife is out of earshot.
Jeez.
Hey, if I were to give this to you, Avery, and say to you, can you turn this like painterly? Like, can you make this like a little bit more?
Oh, yeah.
Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Like, can you make this like a little bit more? Is this enough information to go on?
What, to do a painting?
Like a commission? Like I say, oh, I want this image, but I want it to look like kind of like a painterly, like him in a library, his own private study. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe lit from the front by like a firelight, like he has his fireplace on.
To do like a painting of that?
Yeah,
Do you want it digital or traditional?
digital.
Yeah, there's enough info. There should be enough information there.
How much would you charge for something like that?
A lot.
What kind of background do you want? Like,
Like a private study.
I could just gank a photo for that and make it look painted.
Yeah, like gank a photo and then just put like the silhouette of this chair, like
Mhm.
in big shadow like this behind it.
Mhm.
You know, and then just like, and then on the sides maybe have some like bookcases or something.
Yeah. What
So
size is it?
I don't know, any size, whatever size would look good on a YouTube thumbnail.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I could get that aspect ratio. I know what it is. I just don't know it off the top of my head.
It's 16:9.
Yeah, something like that. 400, do it at 400 or 600 DPI. Just make it look real painted. Fire, like a little bit of fireplace light.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just trying to think of how much work would it be.
So Todd, guess what? Guess what's coming up later this month?
My penis.
Well, I know it's not South by Southwest because they canceled it.
South by Southwest. Is that a comic book convention?
Oh, Jesus
Reference?
Christ. Never mind. Wrong stream. Sorry.
Does anybody know? Did they cancel the Seattle convention?
I don't know.
The
I don't go
East
to conventions. I'm not a nerd.
Emerald City? Oh, jeez, Louise. You don't have to be a nerd to enjoy comic book conventions. I mean, come on.
I think I am going to go to one actually pretty soon. Pixel
Oh, yeah.
Trader wanted me to go meet him over there in like the LA WonderCon. So I think I'm going to go over there and do that.
Oh, that's cool.
You really never heard of South by Southwest, Andrew?
Oh, you're talking about
I don't know what that is.
PAX West?
I've heard that name, but I have no idea what it is.
All right. Well,
Educate me,
look it
Todd.
up.
What is it?
it's
I'm busy going.
it's one of the I mean, it's a massive convention. It's like a couple weeks long. It's takes over Austin. It's Austin, Texas, and basically it started off as like I think it actually originally started off as like a music festival, but it turned into it's like a massive tech festival now.
Oh, well, see, that's
But it's like
really
tech.
fun.
It's like it's like technology, music.
Films, I believe.
Films. Yeah, like it's kind of a comic book. It's not comic book. It's like a comic convention. It's like a pop culture thing now. It's like you know what I mean?
Is it one of the ones where they release the next iPhone or something?
No, I mean not totally. I mean, it's like multiple festivals and conferences and exhibitions and like. all
And the
kinds of
punchline
stuff.
is they canceled it. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, they canceled it because the coronavirus.
Hmm. Well, now here in Florida, NASA is asking its employees to work from home. Fears of the coronavirus.
So dumb.
Okay, you see this one? This is the one that I'm replacing.
Oh yeah. That's not bad though.
Yeah, but I painted this one, and this one looks way too much like me.
I was going to say we could see you in that picture, but that's your reflection we're looking at. So
Mm-hmm. So I want to replace it with this one.
You did good with that Canadian buckler cover.
The Canadian buckler.
I mean,
who the hell is the Canadian buckler?
The Canadian shield. That cover you painted.
Oh yeah. I like that one. Did you see my buckler cover? The ash can cover?
No, show me. I haven't seen it yet.
I'll show you. It's pretty dope. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're sitting down.
Here it is right here. Bye-bye.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
I wanted to make it look like one of those Batman the Animated Series title cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I made it very.
That's a cover.
Yeah, this is the cover to the ash can that's going along with Piper's campaign.
Yes, Kodiak, what are you trying to say? He's trying to get my attention for some reason, and I'm ignoring him.
Why is he not hopping on?
Oh, he had computer issues.
Yeah.
Damn, everyone's there but me.
He said they'd be done by 6.
His computer pooped the bed.
His computer said, well, if you're going to look up pooping, I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Oh, that's not fair or right.
It's okay.
It's the problem I have when I talk to anybody about doing a commission. They're like, well, you know how to do that stuff. I'm like, get the fuck.
It's like,
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, wait, you can do it good. Why are you asking me? Like, you can do a good job. What?
Because I got like the Buckler ash can to finish, and I got Buckler Ascendancy to finish writing and start drawing, and I got all YouTube videos to make.
All right. I can do it. We'll talk about. I'm not going to talk about price on air.
Why is Kodiak talking about watching another man eat his own poo?
what?
Yeah, I don't know. Kodiak's into some weird stuff, and he's not here to defend himself. So
Wait.
now is the time to take everything he says out of context.
Absolutely.
Wait, Ethan, what had a stream last night, and they were watching a man eat his own poop. I did not see that. I haven't been watching a lot of stuff. I've watched some videos today.
Oh wait, was
I
that
missed that.
the homeless guy? The San Francisco guy, the San Francisco homeless dude eating his own crap. That's all a thumbnail.
Oh
for it.
yeah, my
Like,
wife sent me
his
that
hand and
video.
then, like,
You
was eating
nasty.
Yeah, guys, that's a little too much for my channel. I don't
No,
think.
quick, Dillard, go.
You want me to play the video?
No, I want you to reenact it.
Oh, okay.
That's a little too much for my furry porn channel.
That's right.
Well, it sounds like Dillard's the only one that's actually seen whatever it is they're talking about. So
I seen it.
Oh no, that sounds awful.
yeah, please don't share. I don't. I would rather gorge on Peeps than.
That's because you like Peeps.
Yeah, I do.
That's exactly what happens after every Peep show. He's like, okay, I got to eat the rest of these now. I need it.
No, I share them with my family.
What, do you not like your family? That's weird.
Oh.
You're supposed to like those people, not give them Peeps.
You're supposed to like them. Doesn't mean I do.
Oh, that's so messed up, dude. They
Dude,
put
I dig this new hero image you did.
What? What, Todd?
I love this new hero image of yours.
Oh, this is an image I'm doing for the store, and it's going to be part of a raffle, a giveaway.
Not that one, the one I'm trying to share.
No.
What is it? Is it furry porn? Oh no.
I'm not even sure what that was, but we're not going to discuss.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what was happening there.
Oh God, that's a really interesting Google search. I have to tell you.
Just say no to Tumblr.
Y'all are mean.
Oh man, people are strange.
What if I just do it black and white? God damn it.
Kodiak says it's the San Francisco.
What black and white? Your thing?
Yeah.
You can. Well, if you want me to do it, I could probably do it. It's just we'll talk about it off air.
But when though? You're never around.
You can message me.
But you never. I sent you a message earlier. You never answered.
You weren't talking to me. You just sent a link.
Well, because I wanted to talk to you.
Well, how am I supposed to know? That's not just some link to a bunch of random people. I'm just
Oh my God, you guys sound like a bunch of girls. Oh, you sent me a link, but you didn't actually address it to me, so I don't know if it would hear.
Why are you trying to
You said
gender?
we sound like girls, but you're only quoting Avery.
Why are you trying to gender bait? What's
yeah,
wrong
you,
with it?
you
What's wrong
sound
with,
like a girl, Andrew.
what's wrong with sounding like a girl, you dipshit?
Nothing. You all know I'm a
That's
12-year-old
right.
girl
Bend
at
that
heart.
knee, you furry piece of.
I got some pizza with some rice and beans, carrots, and some leafy greens.
Did anybody here watch that new Netflix show? I am not okay with this, or whatever it was.
No, it looks
Not
like,
yet.
it looks like a girl's show.
It is, but it's actually. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's based on a comic, a graphic novel. I had no idea.
Is it really?
Yeah. In the credits, it says it's based on the graphic novel by, and it gives out a guy's name.
I guess that makes it interesting.
Well, I'm saying that point makes it interesting. So
Yeah, Netflix is going to get a lot of stuff based on the comic book. Didn't they buy the rights to everything by Mark Millar? Like everything?
No, they didn't buy everything.
A pretty good chunk of his stuff.
They actually got most of his library minus I believe minus Kick-Ass and minus Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They bought everything else for something like $34 million.
Payday.
Yeah, $34 million.
And then he went and got married, right?
I guess he can marry as many people as he wants now.
No, not if they're taking half when they leave.
Prenup, baby.
Yeah. Well, taxes took a pretty good chunk of
Well,
that.
doesn't he have to share that money with the other creators, like the artists who helped create the series? Because
Depends on how that relationship worked, man. If he paid them and that was work for hire.
Ooh, I don't know.
I mean, if he paid them as work for hire, they get jack.
Well, I guess that happens to people sometimes in this business.
It happens to people all the time in this business.
It does. Yeah, I had this guy that helped me color my book. I'm going to screw him over big time when it comes to.
I'm not entitled to anything in your book.
Oh, I know. Except for credit. I give you credit. Hey, just be careful. Watch out when those SJWs come after you for working with a Comicsgate guy.
Yeah, I'm so scared of them.
Everybody's going to turn over, take it up the butt. Yeah, I had no idea he was like that. I disavow.
Yeah, even though I'm on, I'm more hardcore about CG than he is.
Well, watch out for Tess Fowler. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, who cares? Psycho.
I bet that's not all you're going to say.
People are batshit crazy, dude.
Yeah, I know.
What can they do to me, though? I mean, it's not like they can ruin my reputation.
You know what they could do? They could offer you a paying gig and then swipe it out from underneath
Oh, darn. Oh, darn. That's a shame. Yeah. I'm not worried about it. It's not on the list of stuff that keeps me up at night.
Skylar Ass says, I really want to start that. Is it good? I binge watched the whole season last night, and the thing I didn't like about it was that it was 22-minute episodes, so they're really, really short episodes, and there's only 7 of them.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, it's over really, really quick.
So like The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but
Well, then it sounds like they're just testing the audience then.
when the wife and I watched The Mandalorian, we still, even though the whole season was already out, we watched it one episode a night. With this, because the wife had already watched it, I got to just binge watch it one evening, and I liked all the characters, I liked the story, I liked the progression. I just didn't like the fact that it was so short. That kind of disturbed me. That's like I recently got to watch the new DuckTales series on Disney Plus. I got to watch the first episode, and I'm actually going to make a video about it.
Oh man, really?
Why?
Because I have things to say.
Oh man,
I have opinions
Get
that I
ready.
want to share.
get ready,
Yeah,
get ready.
I may make it. I may even make it into a series of videos. So
It's gonna that's gonna be so spicy.
Avery, God, you're such a fucking shitlord.
see, it would have been better if he would have encouraged me more. Like, ooh, really? Tell me more, and then and then drop the hammer on top of me.
Well, he's smart. He didn't want to hear you talk more.
Who's the shit line? Dude, CG's full of shitlords, dude. It really is.
Yeah, well,
Most of us are. I hold
I'm
back.
100% on the level all the time.
you know what's so funny is we went to an art school, and one of the things, at least one of the things that I learned at the school, was that you have to be able to take criticism. You have to be able to take negative criticism, harsh criticism. You have to be able to.
What a
you know-
shame that one didn't stick.
I can take harsh criticism, motherfucker. I can,
He does. You got to give it to him. He does actually.
He takes it hard, just not criticism.
but there's a lot of.
Just because you name your dick criticism doesn't mean he can't take it.
There's. I really have something I'm trying to say here.
By the way, Sky says to definitely do DuckTales.
Well, overall, I enjoyed the first episode. There was one little thing that I hated about it, and I'll
You don't
say
have to do
video
the
review.
You don't have to talk about it now.
Oh no, I won't talk about it now. I'm just saying I'm going to do a whole video on it because I have stuff to say.
Okay.
But getting back to the point that I was trying to make before I was so rudely interrupted
yes.
is that one of the things we were taught was that you have
Uh-huh.
to be able to take harsh criticism. You have to. You can't let it
You
offend you.
just said that.
You can't. Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to get the point I'm trying to make is
Yeah.
Get to your
Definitely,
point.
that's-
Yeah.
there are a lot of
interesting.
artists out
Interesting.
there today that cannot take criticism.
Mm.
There's the
Whether-
hot take.
That is, see, if you had just shut up and let me finish and make my point, it would have been over 5 minutes ago. But see, that's the thing that I think is prevalent in the comic industry today, is that people can't take criticism. I hate every one of you. I hate every one of you.
And water is wet. My God.
I hate every one of you from the bottom of my soul, of my shoe, all the way up through the tip of my head. And I hate you the worst, Avery.
I don't care. Good.
Take that criticism, motherfucker. So-
Andrew, the words you're looking for are motherfucker.
I know. Oh, I checked out some comics on my last live stream. It was just Dillard and Kodiak, and I went to go cut the video out in order to make another video, and I had to edit the damn thing because Kodiak was getting drunk and
He was
dropping
dropping N-bombs and
yeah,
N-bombs.
I was like,
What,
God,
N-bombs?
N-bomb.
Yeah.
I don't think he dropped an N-bomb. At least not during the comics.
Oh my god.
There was one section I just had to cut it out completely. So
What kind of language was he using? Kodiak, be ashamed of yourself.
I always figured that Kodiak was that kind of person, especially when he's not here to defend himself.
Well,
Yes.
guys, there's a reason he's not here.
Oh, damn, son.
All right. and it ain't computer problems.
What is it?
No, he's got computer problems. I'm serious about that.
He said the word PewDiePie likes to say.
I don't ever watch PewDiePie videos, so I have no clue what that is.
Oh my god!
Avery?
It was a huge thing in the news. You're so stupid.
I don't pay attention to the news. Unless it's about local news. Well, there was a crazy lady this morning that almost cut me off on the drive. And you ever had a driver, somebody that pissed you off so bad that you wanted to go and like drive up to them and find out what kind of car they're driving and see what kind of person it is inside there. But then you realize how crazy they're driving. You realize this person's psycho. I'm staying away from them. I actually had to stay away from this person because she was driving crazily.
No, I have myself personally. I've never been scared of a woman.
Not even a crazy woman driver.
No.
So wrong.
Sorry you went through that, but
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you need to talk about it?
Where did they touch you?
I already talked it out with my dog, and he understood, and we're better now.
Yeah, he totally understood. The animal that's not smart enough to not chew off its own toe.
The dog that eats its own shit totally gets where you're coming from.
He has never eaten his own poop, okay?
He just eats yours.
maybe the
No,
buckler could be
no.
like illuminated by like a television because he's reviewing bad TV shows.
Oh yeah, that works.
Have him reviewing DuckTales.
No. It's not a matter of fact. All dogs eat their own poop, Todd. It's just this one wasn't smart enough not to chew off its own toe.
That's right.
Listen,
The dog has like self-esteem issues. He's just like, I'm made of feces.
he went to the vet today for another follow-up, and
Uh-huh.
the vet said he is healing really well and that he could probably take his bandage off next time he comes to the vet, which is next Wednesday. So
Great.
he's doing much better. Thank you for asking, because I know you care about him.
Yeah, I sure do. You gotta love animals that aren't smart enough not to chew off their own limbs for no reason.
Well, he's a dog. They do that kind of stuff.
I mean, wait, was he stuck in like one of like saw traps or something, and he had to chew it off to get away? I mean,
No, nothing like that. Nothing that torturous. All right, I'm going to stop for this evening. I'm tired. I spent almost the hour working on this. This drawing's coming along good.
Let me see. I want to see.
You want to see? Here. I'll share it to everybody.
Make it real big.
See? Look at that.
oh, that's what she said.
It's Hero and Chrome. Oh, my God. You got there before me.
And this is the grand prize?
No way Dylan said that.
Damn.
Oh, I think Dillard gets the shit Lord trophy tonight.
Yeah, whatever, you punk. Punk. I'm going to work on it some more in the store tomorrow. So I'm going to pack up my...
Guy says it looks sick.
Thank you, Sky. I appreciate it.
It does look good.
This is actually the first time Hero and Crom have been together in an image, so this is actually something worthy of... Oh, hey, Cross is here. Wait a minute. Rick. It says Rick's here, but it says device not connected. The guests will need to connect their mic or cam before you can add them to the stream. Oh, there we go. What's up, Rick?
Back to Canadian film. Oh, he's lagging. There he is. Oh, hey.
My computer's
Rick.
running slow or something. How are you guys?
Doing all right.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic myself.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You got funded, yeah?
Since Wednesday, I think it was.
Nice.
Very good. He's actually at $2,013 right now.
No, Thursday.
100%,
Yeah.
100% funded with 68 backers, and
Share
still
the screen, Andrew.
30. Would you stop telling me what to do? I know how to do this. Okay.
You don't.
It doesn't seem like it.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
That's all.
John's here, I see.
Yes.
Oh, what?
John.
Oh, what? Now you don't want to be
Yeah.
here or what?
No, I never said that. No, I like
was-
it.
He was our Canadian Shield representative that was here early, and we were giving him kudos for such a great campaign because you
John.
weren't here.
John, he didn't want to be rude and say it. He just implied it.
Yeah, he's all upset because everybody's been calling it congratulations, John and Rick instead of Rick and John.
God.
That's just mean. That's just mean.
Oh, Conan.
Yeah, I got a Conan issue here.
Oh, Conan.
Yeah.
Rick, what do you think of my dope buckler here?
That's dope.
So in 31 hours, it will be going into in demand.
That's
So
awesome.
you can still get your copy, Andrew.
Oh yeah, you know I'm going to.
Wait. You still haven't backed it yet?
I wanted to wait to see if it was actually going to be funded before I backed it, man.
Wow.
I had to wait till payday, you a-holes. Today's payday, so I can do it.
It's sort of important that
No.
the you have no idea. He can't help himself. Please forgive
Ooh,
him.
Next
He
Man.
really can't.
Yeah, sometimes I forget.
How many issues of Next Men did John Burton do? Wasn't it like 40 or something?
More than that, I think, because he took it to another company instead of Dark Horse. It went to IDW, and he relaunched it with a new number 1, but he kept the numbering. So the issue would say number 1, but then there'd be like a 4 in the corner, so representing 41, and he continued it like that.
I like, for some reason, after the first 8 issues, like maybe the comic shops around me didn't collect it, so like I just assumed it stopped after issue like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that, and then I was really surprised when there was like 70 issues or something.
Oh yeah. And you know what's so funny is the only issue that's actually worth anything is the first appearance of Hellboy is in an issue of Next Men,
Yeah.
which I sold to some kid for 50 cents at a convention one time, and he's like, "Are you sure you're selling this to me for 50 cents?" I said, "Yeah, I don't care." Turns out like it's a $70 book or something. I mean,
Andrew the businessman.
Oh, God. Exactly.
hey, my accountant today, I went and did my taxes, was very proud of my progress, because the last time I saw her and talked to her, it was when I was just going and setting up a table at the flea
It's
market.
like, congratulations, this year you don't owe money.
No, I didn't owe money. I took a loss. I took a huge loss. So,
Congratulations on hitting the skids.
yeah, well, yeah. Thank God thank God the comic book store isn't my only source of income, or I'd be screwed.
Yeah.
So,
I'm loving this pose. I'm putting this pose in the book.
let's see it again. Now, what are you going to do if somebody says, "Hey, I'd like to own that piece of original art," and you can't provide it to them because you suck and did it digitally?
I'll be like, sure, absolutely, and I'll charge him the money, and then I'll print this out and then ink over it and pretend like I did it original to begin with.
You would not do that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an original. He drew it digitally, then inked it himself.
I'm always down to make money on a technicality.
Yeah, that would make it an original. I do a lot of my penciling digitally. Same thing.
So, Rick. Okay, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Say
Rick,
what you need to say.
say what you mean to say. Rick.
What?
What the hell?
Rick!
Rick.
Is he gone?
Man, I interrupted Avery in order to ask him something about the Canadian Shield, and he's not even here to answer it.
He's having internet issues, he said.
Oh, well. Well, then you know what? We might have to switch to me.
I was wondering if Rick could, tell you what that's like to have his book make it to in demand.
Damn, that hurt, Dick. All right, needless to say, I have some comics here I want to share with you guys.
Hey, I gotta
wanna know
dip
what it's-
out. I gotta
I wanna know
I gotta
what
go
it's
to a
like.
birthday party.
Later, man.
Got to go to a birthday party.
Yeah, my niece's birthday.
What an excuse.
At 9 p.m. on a Friday night.
6 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, he's in California, dummy.
Oh well, that doesn't. That, you know.
Well,
All right.
everybody just got out of work, so now we're gonna go over and give her a cake.
Yay, cake.
Cake.
Thank you very much for having me on, Andrew.
Oh, thank you for coming and giving us that wonderful thing we call Canadian Shield. Because without you, you know,
What the hell are you talking
I
about?
don't think Rick wants to hear that.
Rick's already left. Rick left, so
He might be listening. You don't have to take a cheap shot at him.
I wasn't taking a cheap shot
God,
at it.
Andrew, you're so mean.
Why are you so horrible?
Bye, Dillard.
Bye, Dillard.
Later, John.
All right, back to me.
And congratulations again, Rick.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
That's
something
awesome.
few of us have ever
It is.
even attempted to accomplish or even come close to doing.
You got some stuff funded on Kickstarter before.
I did, yeah. First hero book got funded, fully funded. So, but never in demand. It never went in demand. Thank you very much for reminding me.
Hey, my name was on that campaign too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Not as the owner, but I worked on it too. It was my flop as well.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's good to know we're doing it together, right?
You're on your own now, pal.
Yeah, I know. All right, back to the comics. So I got a stack of comics that are going to go in the store this weekend. I figured I'd share them with you. We've got a random issue of Peter Parker Spider-Man. This is issue number 40, which legacy-wise is number 136. It's got Mark Buckingham on art. Got a Humberto Ramos cover, but Mark Buckingham on the interior, so that's kind of cool.
Is he crawling on Megatron?
It's some type of.
It does look like he's crawling on Megatron.
Could be.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, are you guys excited? Wait, really quick, Andrew. Did
You
anyone check
cannot
out?
destroy the flow of a section of like
Hold
a
on.
segment of my
I was
show.
just gonna say,
You can't distract Andrew when he's having a heavy flow day.
Did you? Did you
better
check
be
out
damn good.
in the new previews the Transformers My Little Pony crossover?
Oh dear God, hell is frozen over, and it is the apocalypse. It is the
I
end of time.
I am not making that up.
Avery, he's not making it up. It is absolutely 100% true.
It is the end of times.
And
The C virus is here to wipe us all out. It's the zombie apocalypse.
It's even a weekly limited series, so it'll be coming out one issue a week.
Yeah, I give up on everything in life. I'm done. Yeah,
Okay.
man. It's
Well,
over.
you know, just because of you, we're going to start all over again with this stack of comics. So here, check out this new stack of comics that I got.
The
Please,
Megatron cover, got it.
guys, please.
Yeah, I got that. You guys, that looks like Megatron.
Yeah, it does. Okay, this is Peter Parker Spider-Man issue number 40, legacy number 136, written by Paul Jenkins with art by Mark Buckingham with a cover by Humberto Ramos. So got an issue of Scalped. Actually, this is an early issue 12.
Oh, with a Big Johnson.
With a Dave Johnson cover. Yep.
Yeah.
Got a random issue of Invincible. This is the final story arc, the end of all things. This is part 5 of 12. I'm not sure if I have this already in the store, but when I saw it, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab it.
Yeah.
We got a Conan the Barbarian with it's a little wrinkled cover, so I don't know if it's worth anything. But who's the interior? Richard Howell. Still not bad. Oh well, maybe it is bad. Hold on.
I think I have that one.
I like the cover. I like the cover a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, look, hey, Cross is back. Let me bring him back in. What's up, man?
Oh,
Glad to have you
not
back. We're just
glad
looking at
to
some
be
comics.
back.
We're just looking at
Okay.
some comics. So we got Rebirth Cyborg number 1. I have no idea if anybody would be interested in that, but you never know.
It's all right, not the greatest.
Yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson on Extremity, which I really like this series, but it just disappeared. I don't know if it ended. Todd, do you know if it ended or?
I don't think so. I think it was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was an ongoing series or a limited series. It is pretty good. It's an interesting book.
Well, I read like the first 8 issues or so, and I liked it. And then I think I know that there's issue like 10 or 12 out there, and that's all I've ever been able to find. So I'm not sure.
I might have taken a break. I like the guy's style. It's kind of like a.
Well, he's moved on to
manga meets Paul Pope, even though Paul Pope is kind of manga. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah. I got you.
Well, he went and he's doing that large format.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Paul Pope's stuff has more of a graphic design element, and his stuff is more dynamic.
Yeah.
Here's an issue of X-Men: The Hellfire Club #1. The origin of the Inner Circle begins here. It's got a nice Adam Kubert cover, but I don't think he did the interior. The interior is not that great. But, oh well, I like the cover. Actually, there's several comics in this stack that I bought because of the covers. So we got a Journey #5, which I have a couple of the issues of this already. So we got an X-Force #4 with what's his name on the cover? Oh God, I'm blanking. Phantom X or something.
Yep.
Phantom X. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Phantomics.
Fantomics.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about this cover got me. This is the
Dark Hard.
by Wando on art.
Oh, Wando's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, this is nice art. He did a series for Marvel that I really didn't like. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't.
The one with the monsters.
Maybe it just wasn't my cup of tea. But
It was really good. I liked it.
doing his own thing's kind of cool. This is cover #5. This is the Brian Michael Bendis and David Mack book from DC. This is one of their creator-owned thing. I don't know if it's any good or not.
Oh, I thought it was John Wick on the cover.
John Wick, no, it's actually an Ivan Reis cover, so that's weird. It's a variant cover, but this is one where the storyline was it's about a comic book artist who's also an assassin or something. So, maybe it's a real true to life story. I don't know. We got Age of Apocalypse #10. We've got Madame Mirage from Kenneth Rocafort. Wow, Todd, did you hear? I got the name right.
You did.
Rocafort.
Kenneth Rocafort reminded me of like what I always imagined Rommel becoming if he like.
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
Right, there's a lot of similarities in how he pulls his lines and stuff.
Yep, especially how he sets up a page and
Yep.
these wacky panels and so forth.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I could see him doing. I got Extremity #2. Very cool. We got Justice League of America #10. This is from the Brian Hitch days, where actually I think Brian Hitch was doing the writing on this one. So I guess when you become a big enough artist, they let you just write whatever you want, But cool. JSA #81. I bought this one simply because of the Alex Ross cover. You got Stargirl and Stripes. Never know.
Nice cover.
Somebody might actually be looking for something like this. John Byrne's Next Men #0. This is a good issue to have. We got a random Birds of Prey, which I don't know why they called it Birds of Prey. There's no Harley Quinn in it. We got a Teen Titans Yeah, I know. Sorry, I had to go there. Teen Titans #89. This is Nicholas Scott on art, which isn't bad, but so much better when you're drawing other than teens when you draw hot babes. Oh well. I got an Avengers issue. This has got this. Oh, Todd, this one's Coipel on art. Did you ever pick up these issues when they came out? I think
remember seeing them.
I think this was before he got good. I think this was a time when I really wasn't a fan of his stuff, but later on he was awesome. He got awesome. Actually, this isn't too bad. Then we got a David Finch issue of the Avengers. This is 503. We got a nice John Byrne Superman #5.
Ooh.
Neil Gaiman, P. Craig Russell, and Scott Hampton on American Gods #6. I think I may already have this issue in the store, but I know somebody who collects them, so we'll see. Originally, whenever I saw the Shadow series, I'd only pick up.
Mike, Andrew.
Oh, that's an old comic.
Yeah.
Who's Who 88?
Hey, Mike, Andrew, you lost your audio.
All right, I came back and didn't realize it still had me muted. But, all right, I'm here. Needless to say, Shadow, Kyle Blaker, got that one. Uncanny Avengers, this is the Ryan Stegman issue. Something about that cover. I mean, Rogue is probably one of my all-time favorite X-Men, and that's a decent cover. Oh, here we go. This one I definitely bought for the cover. This is Staroids #1. This is one of these Marvel comics that was based on toys, where they were pretty much doing dozens and dozens of these Sectors.
Sartorius?
Yeah. But that's a Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
I had that one with the buzzsaws out of his chest.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I had that toy.
I wonder if they're worth any money, because I know
don't
these.
know.
I mean,
They were wind up too.
oh
They were
jeez,
they
I don't
were
think I ever had any of them. So
Like the one with the buzzsaws. The buzzsaws went the other direction. They went side by. They were on their side, and they did pincher moves. And like whatever thing is in their chest, when you wound them up, it moved.
oh okay,
Oh, another Superman.
that's like the bottom barrel of toys entertainment nowadays. You know,
Yeah,
winding up chest, but
yeah. In the early '80s,
oh yeah. Another John Byrne Superman issue number 15. Got Spider-Man 2099 #9. It's actually got a Kelly Jones cover, but I'm not sure. I don't think Kelly Jones did the interior art, but I can't be 100% sure. So let's open it up and find out.
That's
Oh
more.
my gosh.
I think I should have that issue.
Kelly
I'm
Jones.
not sure
Yes.
how good a shape it's in.
Oh, cool! Wow, that's a huge, bulky Spider-Man.
It is, but
But it looks cool because it's Kelly Jones.
it does. You wouldn't think him doing Spider-Man, especially not Spider-Man 2099, but
Yeah, but I like Kelly Jones.
yeah, I do too.
When was that from? That probably the 90s. That.
Yeah, this is 93. It's a year after I graduated from high school. We got the Creech Out for Blood. This is Greg Capullo. And last but not least, another one that I bought for the cover.
A Mark Beecham.
Siphons #3 with art by Mark Beecham, which
Be careful what you show of that, because Beecham likes the crotch shots.
recommended for mature readers. Well,
It's like if Neil Adams was a filthy degenerate,
absolutely. That is absolutely.
because he's from that whole Neil Adams era, and
Yep.
he's one of those people that had one of those styles that first started looking like Neil Adams.
I tell you what, this cover definitely sells this comic. You know.
Sure, I think I bought that. I probably have that book too.
Yeah. What's actually funny?
Open it up real quick.
Todd's like, come on. Let's
No,
go.
I love Mark Beecham, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
well,
a fantastic artist.
where was the one page? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Check this one page out, where it introduces all the villains.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, let me see. There's Shooter, Retina, Cutter, Batch, Cachet, and they're Compact Incorporated.
That's terrible names.
Terrible names. But, yep. Oh, that's an awesome page.
He's
Oh,
so
yeah.
good, dude.
Dude, that's
It's
a
just-
Kodiak page completely.
It's just look at the camel toe. It's like that's like the most well lit camel toe ever in comics.
Yeah, well. Hey, listen, if you can draw it and that's what you draw good, that's what you draw.
Oh, dude, I used to draw that kind of stuff too in some of my samples. People were like, don't do that.
Needless to say, all these comics will be in the store this weekend if anybody's interested. They'll be putting brand new bags and boards, and they'll be available for cheap. Oh, check this out. This is the backboard for that Siphons issue.
Uh-huh.
It's so old
Yeah,
that the printing came through.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Transfer.
Sometimes when I find some of these old comics and I see them in these old bags and boards, I'm like, I just want to rescue them. I just want to give them a new home, you know, save them from the life of misery and slavery that they've been ensconced into, you know. But oh well.
You think a new bag and board will make those comics feel any better? It's still a prison.
They absolutely will. All right, I'm going to check out what's going on in the chat.
It'll make Andrew's OCD feel better.
All right. Nighthawk says, Sky, I like drawing superheroes and comic book characters. Nighthawk says, I'm currently drawing and inking my first comic book project as 2. And Sky says, that's cool. I bet it will look sick. Well, you never know. Thanks, Sky. My comic is called Savage Hawk issue number 1. Actually, is your comic called Savage Hawk issue number 1, or is it just called Savage Hawk? All right, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
go check out Nighthawk Warriors. Go check out Nighthawk Warriors YouTube channel, everybody. Please do him a favor and go check it out. He says he's also doing 11-page Ashcan for it too. Very cool.
Nice.
Nighthawk Warrior says I subscribe to you too. Okay, says Sky. Okay, all right, they're going back.
Yeah, it's crosstalk.
Let's see. Cool cover. Yeah, that's really okay. Wow. Okay, more drawings. Nighthawk says more drawing Misfit Corner Comics. More drawing on Monday. Actually, I'm going to be drawing in the store this weekend. So hopefully I'll make some videos when I do that. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I actually started on time this evening. So
Yeah. I gotta go.
A little bit of kudos. All right, Avery, take it easy. Don't work too hard, man.
Later, guys. You guys have fun later.
Yep. Cross.
Good luck.
Congratulations, Cross.
Yeah, Rick. Congrats, man.
Congratulations, buddy.
You did a good job even without my help. So
God.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he succeeded.
Hey, you can't, but you can still help me get up to that first stretch goal. You know.
Yeah. Pimp, man. Pimp.
Hey,
Right.
Andrew, Hog is talking to you.
I'm only
Later, guys.
$907 away from my first stretch goal.
hey, yeah. Well, how far away from your first stretch?
$987.
Oh, see, I got that.
My first stretch goal is at 3,000. So
What is the stretch goal? What do you get if you reach 3,000?
a bookmark for the next character. We making a bookmark for.
So you're asking me to pay $900 for a bookmark?
Hey,
Are you
a bunch
out of
over a bunch of people.
Are you out of your mind?
Sky,
Hey.
Andrew's
Hey,
on Wednesday.
you don't
Friday.
have to give me the $900. You can give me. I think you said you wanted to get the sketch, the bit sketchy, you know. So you can get that and get the sketch and all that, and that'll put me $85 closer. Then I only need $802, not $902.
Todd, this guy's trying to nickel and dime me here. You see that? All right, Rick, I appreciate you coming by, man, and congratulations again, seriously.
Andrew, check out your chat real quick.
Oh, yeah, Sky is asking if we're live every day. No, I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Everybody else has their own schedule, so.
Me, I do Monday through Friday, noon, Eastern Standard Time.
Monday through Friday. You don't do it on the weekends? Why did I think?
No,
Okay.
I did do stuff on the weekends. I'll probably be reading through a comic that I got this week or half of it and posting it sometime tomorrow. And not sure what else I'm doing.
Go check out Nighthawk Warriors. Go check out Nighthawk Warriors stream.
And I'm not doing
Go
the
back.
auction.
All right, everybody out there, go back the Canadian Shield a little bit more. We want to give him a little extra padding for his win. Go check out Nighthawk Warriors channel. Sky, thanks so much for coming by, and we'll see you guys on Monday. And it'll be an hour later it'll be on time, but it'll feel an hour later because this goddamn. All right, good night, everybody.
Night, man.
Bye-bye.